Hello, so we are at Kawaguchiko, which is one of the most famous spots for seeing Mount Fuji.
This is the best location to see Mount Fuji. Stay tuned as we show you many unmissable and iconic spots to visit, as well as how to plan your trip. Spoiler alert, the weather doesn't always play ball, so perseverance and planning is key. We can promise you it's worth the wait, as there really is no better view than Mount Fuji in the sunshine.
You can actually come here on a day trip from Tokyo. We're staying overnight. It's a 2-hour bus here from Tokyo, and most of the famous spots that you see, including the Chirito Pagoda and some of the various different lakes, if you've ever checked out any Mount Fuji photos, are in this area. So this is our first day here. We have the morning tomorrow as well. Very cloudy start, but we're going to go check out the Chirito Pagoda first up, so fingers crossed we get to see it.
Coming at you from the Chirito Pagoda, which is the most photographed spot in all of Japan. We left the house at 5:50 this morning. We've been up here for the last 2 hours, and unfortunately the weather's not on our side today, so I think we'll be trying to come back and see it again tomorrow. So as you can see, thick clouds.
So no luck today at Chirito Pagoda. We've been up there for like 2 hours, but to get there from Kawaguchiko Lake, you basically get on a train that takes you to Shimoyoshida station, and then there's 400 steps up. It took us about 10 minutes to get to the top. It's not too bad. And then there's like an observation deck behind the pagoda which would show you Mount Fuji if it actually does exist, and if it is there, but who knows, all we can see is clouds.
So we are now on Lake Kawaguchiko. We've just crossed Kawaguchiko Bridge, and the spot we're actually in is, Lewis?
Fujikawaguchiko.
There we go. Lots of difficult words for me in there. And it's very exciting because Mount Fuji just got her tip out, and we hope she's going to appear for us soon. But regardless, this is an absolutely stunning lake, and we feel like we could be multiple places in the world, not just Japan. What were you just saying?
So, I was just saying that Japan is the absolute bee's knees. It's got absolutely everything. I mean, we've done all the cities. We're now out by the lakes. You've got the mountains. You can hike it in the summer. We've been with snow monkeys. We want to come back here and go skiing. Want to come back here and go to the islands, the beaches, swim with the whales. The food's great. The people are great. Yeah, it's just an awesome country. We're already planning like 4 or 5 other trips here because we just love it so much.
For now, I can see some more snow.
Oh wow, she's really coming out.
Yeah. You can see the tip. And then you can see like about,
it's that big grey cloud's got to go.
Yeah.
So, after a day around the lake and trying a few different spots, we saw Mount Fuji for all of 10-20 minutes, and we didn't get a full view of her. We saw the peak at one point and the base at another, and then it's been raining ever since, so we've not been able to do much this afternoon other than take an onsen here in the hotel. So thankfully we have till midday tomorrow, so we're going to try again, but be warned, if you are to include this as a day trip from Tokyo, check the weather. If it's looking like thick cloud on the days you're coming, strong chance that you won't actually be able to see the mountain, so definitely worth checking that out. But yeah, fingers crossed we can take you to a few spots in the morning. We'll let you know how we get on. Good morning. We go again, and we can see Mount Fuji. It's still dark, but we can see her. So we're getting the 6:15 train over to the pagoda. So let's go. What once never was. That is tough. All that I have will push and pull for you. What a whirlwind it's been, but all is well.
once I found myself, I'm fine again. It just takes one breath to come alive.
Good morning. So we are here at Chorito Pagoda for day 2, and thankfully there is not a cloud in sight. What a view. So worth it. Not too busy, a little bit more busy than yesterday, but just perfect.
Absolutely stunning, exceeded my expectations. I am just in awe. It's like an absolute painting behind me.
And this is why this is the most photographed spot in all of Japan.
Totally
and it
get
does
it.
actually live up to it. It's crazy good.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go rush round. We've got like 3 hours left. So we're going to try and get as many different spots throughout a couple of towns as we can. So wish us luck.
We've now come to one of the most famous spots of getting a shot of Mount Fuji. I don't even know where to call it. Oh, what's the road called?
Honcho Street.
Honcho Street. So it's called Honcho Street, and this behind me is one of the main spots, and there's just lots and lots of people. There's traffic wardens here because obviously in Japan you cannot cross the road unless it's a green man, so everyone is waiting for that green man to get their shot of crossing. It's a bit chaotic, but anyway, we did that, and then we just went opposite to Fab Cafe, which has had some of the best coffee I've had in a long time and some great breakfast, so fueled up for the next spot.
So, if you are at Honcho Street and it's absolutely packed, then our advice is if you walk up a little bit towards Mount Fuji, take a right and walk down, there's then a parallel street which has nearly as good a view as Honcho Street does, and it is completely quiet. I mean, Honcho Street is crazy right now. There's cars everywhere, there's people, and we are on this road and there's one other person on it, and we've just got some great shots. So we are back at Shimoyoshida Station, which is where we get the train back to Kawaguchiko Lake, and it's about 10:30, and we're just passing the Chorito Pagoda again, and it's absolutely heaving, like queues and queues of people. So if you are coming, make sure that's your sunrise spot, because it's by far the best, and you get it pretty much to yourself at sunrise.
So we made the error of coming to the super famous and Instagrammable Lawson, which has Mount Fuji behind it, and people are queuing by the dozen to get a shot in front of it, which is just mental. Yeah, I have no more words. It's a shame. We've now come back to the spot we were at the lake yesterday, and you can see Fuji in all of her glory.
So as you can see, Fuji is right behind us. What a morning. Obviously yesterday didn't go to plan, but so glad that we made the time to stay here longer today. And pretty much, I mean, you come down to Lake Kawaguchiko and you can find a quiet spot to get some shots, but any of the other hot spots, Honcho Street, the Pagoda, the Lawson, if you leave it till after 8:30, they are just absolutely packed. And winter isn't even the biggest season for coming here. It's not autumn, or it's not the cherry blossoms. So yeah, so leave a couple of days if you do want to get the shots and try and get their sunrise times. But wow, everywhere you walk around this town, you turn around and Fuji is behind something, and it's just magic.
Stunning.
Absolutely awesome. So yeah, if you can do this as a day trip from Tokyo, great. If you can spend a couple of days down in Kawaguchiko, then even better. But for now, we are done.
So coming at you not so bright and early anymore from the famous, so coming up so so we're now on Lake Kawaguchiko. No. Fuji in it?
Yeah.